Today, the moon continues in Aries. And so, as I was sharing yesterday, we have this impulse to act, to move, to make some decisions and try new things. As the moon continues in Aries, we can also remember that Venus is now in Aquarius. So, the things we are going for with our Mars energy might be shaken up as well. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Tuesday, December 10th. So I thought I would add a little bit to what I was saying yesterday in terms of looking at Venus's placement now in Aquarius. Of course, Pluto is in Aquarius. Venus joined up with Pluto, I believe it was Friday night, Saturday morning in there somewhere. So just in the last few days. And now, as Venus continues through Aquarius, we are looking at, so Venus is, among other things, it is our desires. It's what we want, right? It's what feels good. And so there are two components to receiving what feels good or having the things we want. And those two components are Mars drive, which is the assertiveness, the will, the actions that we need to take to get the things we want. And the other piece is Venus, which is being willing to receive the things we want. So that's where you get things like money wounds and, not feeling like you deserve to have good things or to feel happy or good. So Venus and the Venus healing through our Venus parts of ourselves has to do with our ability to receive the things we want. Mars has to do with our ability to take action to get what we want. And so with Mars retrograde in Leo and Venus opposing Mars in Aquarius, we have this reminder that going for what we want, again, as I've been sharing for the last couple of days, going for what we want with Mars retrograde is a little bit of an exercise in figuring things out, rethinking, reorienting, asking ourselves, is this the most effective way for me to get things done? But we have to also look at Venus, which says what I want may be changing, what I value, what feels important to me, what feels good to me, what I thought I wanted could be changing as I realize what is more important. And that Venus in Aquarius is shaking things up. It is breaking free, getting outside of norms, asking us to shake up our thinking, to shift into a higher level of consciousness where we begin to realize here is something that I didn't realize I wanted, that I am now beginning to realize is really important and valuable to me. So what I find beautiful, what I find desirable, the ways that I see beauty in myself and the world around me could be changing. What I value, what I want could be changing. And so this dynamic between Venus and Mars, and they're being in an opposition that is, it's coming closer to exact. And so as we, let's see, it looks like the exact opposition is sometime early on Thursday. So anyway, not positive on the exact timing there, but coming up in a couple of days. So we're in the orb, as they say, of this opposition, and it is coming closer to exact. But the point is that even just looking at Venus being in Aquarius means that we're shaking things up. Things are, and Pluto in Aquarius is shaking things up as well. Pluto in Aquarius is shaking up how we view the truth, how we view power and our own power. So, shaking things up, getting outside the box in terms of how we've thought about it in the past, what makes sense in terms of how we think about it going forward. And the Venus in Aquarius adds to that. So it says, is what you want, what you value, what feels important to you the same as what it has always been? Or are you noticing something deeper, something more powerful, something more truthful that feels really important to you in terms of what you want? So remember, the Mars is the action to get what you want. And so when that goalpost changes, that's also part of reorienting the Mars energy, which is action, courage, risk taking, action steps, action plans, all that stuff. Might have to shift direction, right? It might have to reorient, revisit what it is going for, what direction it wants to move in, and what the goals and the desires are becoming, right? What we're noticing about what that looks like and means for us. So there's some food for thought. Hopefully that makes sense. And I would love to hear how this is showing up for you in your life. If you're noticing, if this makes sense in terms of what is showing up for you, I would love to hear about it. So thank you so much for being here and sharing your thoughts and comments. And subscribing to this YouTube channel means so much to me and really helps me get the word out there. So thank you. And if you're interested in that special offer I have right now for a Mars retrograde reading, where it falls in your chart and how you can think about the coming months with Mars retrograde for yourself, check it out, astrologyheals.com. I'll also have the link in this video description. So thanks for being here, and come back for more astrology for unshakable self-care. I'll see you next time. I'm Marina Orms, astrologyheals.com. Bye for now.